All right, welcome, everyone. I always say you don't find the Akashic Records, they find you. And if you're here right now, whether it's your first time or whether you've been part of the She community for a long time, know that it's divine timing, and I am happy that you are here. The Akashic Records, big picture, are your soul's cosmic library, right? In this, it holds every past, present, and future possibility. And what I love about the Akashic Records is that they meet you exactly where you are while showing you exactly where you can go. So whether you're feeling stuck in patterns that keep repeating, you are really trying to understand your path and your purpose, or just get a better understanding of who you are, the Akashic Records are absolutely right for you. Today, we're talking about manifesting in the Akashic Records. And one of the things that I think is really important to note is, so when we are talking about working in the Akashic Records, the key thing to understand is that the information that we're able to get is related to us at soul level, right? What does that mean? It means that it looks at me as the individual and divine person that I am. It looks at the next person as the individual and divine person that they are. So like we're all of these little small microcosms who are perfectly made. But what happens is a lot of times we try to take collective information and apply it to ourselves. And then we wonder why we are not getting the benefits or why we are not seeing things happen as fastly. Seeing things happen as fast for us as they are happening for someone else, right? Or it feels kind of misaligned. And part of that is because we are not understanding who we are at soul level. And one of the beautiful things about the Akashic Records is that it helps you understand who you are. And in understanding who you are, then you're able to tailor or fine tune the methods, right? The modalities, the strategies and the things that you're implementing so that you are able to get the fastest results, most efficiently and most effectively. So the first step in manifesting in the Akashic Records is understanding who you are at soul level. Okay, there are a few ways that you can do this. I am going to make the assumption that if you are listening to this, then you have some inkling and some idea of kind of how to tap into the field of the records. If you don't, check out another episode or look on my channel. There are some ways to understand that, right? So big picture, understanding who you are at soul level. A wonderful question in a wonderful question that you can ask while in the records to begin to understand yourself at soul level is set your intention, right? Always awareness, set your intention that you want to know who you are. And the first one of the questions that you can ask is, can you show me, tell me, explain to me, however you receive information, right? Can you give me an indicator on how I am designed to show up in the world? Okay, how I am designed to show up in the world. That's my language. Take that question and change it how you need to change it so that it works for you. But ultimately, what you're asking in asking that question is, give me a hint or an indicator on what actually resonates with me as a being in the world, right? So an example of what this could look like is you could see, for example, yourself or hear an example that you're speaking, right? Or you can see yourself giving speeches, or you can see yourself writing, right? So that says that somewhere in your kind of makeup in your being, how you are to show up in the world has to do with some form of communication. Okay, so just go with me with this example, right? Has to do with some form of communication. Either you are meant and designed to talk, to share, to write, to do something in that way. Okay, so let's take that. If that's what comes, right? This is something that pops up you at this the way that you're designed to show up into the world. Now, let's suppose that that's your way. But what you have been doing, right, in order to get the results and the things that you want, you have not incorporated this idea of communication. It is not a main aspect of the things that you're doing, right? So understand that although it's come from doing other things, if you're not incorporating the thing, because the question was, how am I designed to show up in the world? If you are not doing it in the way that you were naturally designed, you're just making life a little bit harder. Okay. So one of the beauties and one of the key things that I think, one of the key ways that I think that the Akashic Records can be really, really beneficial to us is understanding that it is a tool to help us understand how we are truly designed, so that we can then take that information and apply it to the things that we're trying to have happen. So now let's stick with that. Let's say I've identified that communication is kind of one of my primary things, and now I'm working to manifest something. Okay. So I'm going to say to myself, let me see, what are some key manifestation techniques that people are using? We have, of course, we have visualization, we have affirmations, we have things like 369 methods, we have kind of conscious reprogramming. So all of these various things, right? If I've identified that my energy is one of communication, although I will use visualization as a tool, I am going to use something that leans into communication first. So this might be the affirmations, right? This might be me writing out my affirmations and then speaking them orally, because now I'm tying in my primary way of being. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And it's not to say again that I'm not going to do the other things, but understanding who and how I am says, wait a minute, things will flow easiest for me when I am in alignment in this particular way. So once you've identified, again, you're asking that initial question, how am I designed to show up in the world? So you get an indicator on kind of what are your natural proclivities. And then you're going to say, with these being my natural proclivities, how can I integrate this knowledge into helping me bring forth the things that I want? What I find is that often we are working against our own best self, right? And we're working against our own best self because we are taking like, well, everybody else is doing this thing, and this worked for Susie and this worked for Sally. But Susie and Sally are designed to be different. And once you lock into your unique signature or imprint, then everything just becomes, your ability to hyperspeed and warp speed and quantum leap your manifestations significantly heightens. So what are some other areas of ways that we can naturally show up, right? No, that's not what they want me to talk about. I'm going to switch slightly for a second right here. So with manifestation, the other thing that is important to note is that they're telling me about inactivity, right? So inactivity. So I'm going to pivot a little bit. If you're just joining me, you go back and watch a little bit earlier, and we talked about kind of how to set up understanding how you were designed to kind of show up into the world, and then using that to be able to formulate your manifestation script, so to speak. Scripting is also a really good one, y'all. If communication, if you identify with that, scripting is a good way to do it. But activity, right? So we cannot not take the necessary action to do what it is that we need to do. So again, we're talking about manifesting in the Akashic Records. So one of the ways that you can utilize the Akashic Records and still understand this idea of action is, if you're a person who utilizes the records, you have your records open, you know how to do that. While in the records, you can sense, see, feel, know yourself doing the action that you are intended to do. So essentially, imagine if you normally do visualization, you can do that visualization in your records. Okay. If you normally do I don't know, whatever you normally do, you can do that in your record to get what I like to say additional support, right? It creates kind of that additional energetic support. And then if you are working actively towards a thing, let me think of an example. Let's say I am working to manifest a new job. Let's go with that one, a new job, okay? Working to manifest a new job. I'm going to go with my earlier example of when I went into the records to ask, how am I designed to show up in the world? They gave me the notion of communication, right? So working on manifesting a new job, I'm oriented through the energy of communication. Okay. So now we're going to put these things together. One, I'm going to say that how I'm going to incorporate communication into this work is I am going to write, right? I'm going to journal, I'm going to script, and then I'm going to read this. That's how I'm going to integrate communication. And I am going to, let me see, what's my job? I need a job in order for this to make more sense. I'm working on a job to become a teacher. Let's go with that. I like to teach. Working on a job to become a teacher. Okay. So I've opened my records. I have set my intention. I've written out my script. I have visualized myself being this teacher, right? I've done all these things with my records open. Now I'm going to close my records. I'm going to go out into the world. Now it's the time for action. Okay. It's the time for action. I've supported myself because I've set that energetic imprint into my Akashic record. So I've created this kind of energetic support that is now there bolstering me. And now they're just waiting for me to take the necessary actions. So now while I'm out into the world, I'm remembering that communication is key. So for me, while I'm looking for this job, let's say the job description says, or the jobs that I'm looking for or I'm applying for gives me multiple ways that I can apply for the job. Right? I can call somebody and have a conversation with them. I can send an email. I can just kind of fill out maybe a template, a boilerplate kind of online thing, right? Whatever these things are. As a person who's oriented to communication, I know I want to talk. I want to show up. So I'm going to request the thing that feels most alignment for me. I am going to set up the thing so that I can have a physical conversation, so that there can be back and forth communication, right? Because I've already identified that that's how I'm aligned. That is going to get me farther than any other of those modalities. So yeah, the big picture idea here and concept for manifesting in the Akashic Records is just understanding who you are and understanding that based on who you are, things can shift. Even something as simple as using the Akashic Records to help you understand energetically, is the morning a better time for you or an afternoon the better time for you, right? In the cycle of the day, because your person has an energy that says at this time, your energetic field is more creative. At this time, your energetic field needs to be resting. At this time, your energetic field is more susceptible to accepting health or being able to kind of produce better health changes. So going into your records, even just to understand energetically throughout the day, okay, what time, if I'm working on this thing, what is the best time of day for me to acquire or for me to do this particular skill? Okay. And again, it's going to vary from person to person. So one, I have an e-course that you can always join at any given moment, right? It's on demand. The link will be in the comments. Live class coming up. What else is happening? If you are not, I have a new like free resource that's coming out. I don't have it ready today, but when we come to the next session, I will have it. You will be able to download that free link through the chat. I think it's a great resource. So that's all. If there are let me just check one more time. Nope, no questions. Thank y'all for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you're watching this on Sunday or whenever you watch it, whatever it is, know that you deserve to live a life that lights you up from the inside out. And I would love to be a part of that journey.